Big liberal city siding with Hollywood over everyday citizens. Chicago police are reportedly diverting some officers away from patrolling neighborhoods so that they can protect TV and movie sets instead. It's in response to an incident that happened on a film set where a suspect lit and threw an unidentified object. Nobody was hurt in that particular incident. But the Windy City is already struggling with police staffing shortages as rampant crime continues to surge. Chicago PD is defending the decision, saying this: "We work closely with the city's film and television community to provide safety and security for the production crews, as well as the communities in which they film." Okay, Judge, I think one of the things is that there's just not enough police.
No, there's not enough police.
And they're not enough law enforcement, and so they're diverting. And you would think that the movie studios, though, could hire private security if they need it.
That's exactly the point. You know, I lived in Chicago for several years. I would go back and forth, and I love Chicago. It's a beautiful city. The sad part about it is when they make a decision that they want to divert their resources for people who are coming in to make TV shows and movies, you say to yourself, you know, the poor people on the South Side or those who are now in the Loop area apparently is having dangerously low staffing problems as it relates to the police. You have to say, well, maybe the TV and movie people ought to hire their own security. That, you know, when you think about it, the police and the businesses pay taxes for police to defend them and protect them. If you come in from out of state or you come in to do a movie, maybe you should have your own security. Well, and the saddest part, let me just finish on this. The saddest part is 47 people were shot in Chicago this past weekend. Not one person was arrested. 47 shot, and I believe 8 killed. 8 dead, not one arrest.
You know, what the judge is saying there about how the movies should hire their own, they're trying to. But it's probably a city ordinance or regulation. They have to hire off-duty cops. There are no off-duty cops.
No, you don't.
Well, they're trying to hire off-duty cops for security.
Bring them in from LA. They could fight them.
There's nobody to hire, and nobody wants to come do it. I mean, and so that's the problem. I live in a town in Georgia where a lot of filming is being done. And I'll tell you what, maybe if you can't keep your people safe, you don't get to profit off the movie industry. Maybe if you can't give people the least, like the simplest part of the social contract, which is security, if you can't give people a semblance of that, maybe you don't get to involve yourself in the movie industry. Maybe you have other things you should focus on. Maybe an industry of entertainment and fun and celebrities isn't what the mayor needs to be catering to because the people there are in a dire situation. I don't know. That's just an idea. I'll tell you what, you want to come to noon in Georgia, you won't get shot at or anything, but you might have to eat some fried chicken and cornbread. We have a lot of movies made there.
Yeah. And the movie industry, they usually always get tax breaks anyway, right, as incentives, Richard, in order to get there.
Yeah, I mean, they get a lot of tax abatements. But here's the thing. Let's talk about the problems in Chicago. And I think they go far beyond Hollywood. I think you have a mayor who can't run the city. And you see it show up in so many different ways. Not only when she ran, she promised that she was going to fix the public schools. She continues to have contention with the teachers there. But beyond that, under her leadership, what you've seen is on the south and west side of Chicago, where you have a lot of middle-class families, a lot of upper-class families who have houses there. Madam C.J. Walker's original house was there, the first black millionaire. Yep. And what they're saying is they have a mistrust for the police, and they also have a mistrust, and they have a lack of confidence in the mayor in the city of Chicago. And I would predict that in next year in her primary, you'll probably see Mayor Lori Lightfoot unseated because the people on the south and west side of the city, she ran with a lot of promises, and she hasn't fulfilled any of them.
That's right. She has announced she wants to run for office again. What do you make of Hollywood getting some...
What do they should stop calling it the Windy City.
Because it's windy.
No, they should call it People Shot in the Face City. Because you get more people shot in the face than you get hit by the wind.
It's windy. I was knocked out by the wind once when I was on Michigan Avenue.
It was called the Windy City because of the corruption.
There's a good reason why the police are on a movie set, because people die on them. Just ask Alec Baldwin. But I think it's totally normal to have these people here, but it is a reminder that the film industry and Hollywood and TV will happily denigrate law enforcement until they need them, right? Yeah. Then all of a sudden, it's like, we need a guy with a gun on set because our fans are staring at us, and just keep them away from us. And then all of a sudden, they're like, sure, I'll take pictures with the cops. I'll pal around. I'm a man of the people. And then they'll go on Twitter and crap all over the police. But I think that I have no beef with this if you actually applied the same concerns and protections to the community. What you do for the filmmakers, you do for the citizens. If you're protecting the cast of Law and Order, you should be providing law and order to everybody else. But I mean, if you're pulling people out of unsafe areas to do this, then that's BS.
Agreed. All right.
Dang it.
Directly ahead, a top Democrat panicking about his party being out of touch as the midterms get ever closer.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.